Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tarot Moon. My name is Val, for those of you who have not met me before, and I am doing a little pick a card reading this evening, and it is based on our waning phase of our moon leading up to our last quarter moon on Wednesday of next week. This is, however, a timeless reading, so if it finds you at whatever time, that is absolutely perfect. Welcome. Do like and subscribe if this resonates with you. And I'm just going to talk through a little bit about the last moon before we get into our reading. But before we do that, I have a lovely royal blue candle here, which I am going to light. And I am going to send out beautiful last quarter moon intentions to all who have joined me today. Our last quarter moon is showing up in the house or the sign, sorry, of Sagittarius. That's the moon phase, and it's about being reflective and releasing just anything that may not be very harmonious for you at the moment in either relationships, partnerships, and just truth really within your connections. So the royal blue is very significant for obviously Sagittarius, but our throat chakra. And I have got some lapis lazuli here, some turquoise, and a little variety of blue stones that I like to work with at this time. So the last quarter moon phase, as I say, is about review, forgiveness of self and others, and letting go of anything that's just not serving you before the next new moon cycle comes with up in a few weeks' time. So release, reassess, integrate any lessons that were possibly highlighted in the Virgo full moon there on Tuesday. Sagittarius influence, although we all have Sagittarius in our chart, so this is for everyone. It is a collective read. But what you're looking for and focusing on at this time is truth, beliefs, philosophy, freedom, but most importantly, honesty, which is why the throat chakra is highly activated for our communication. Seventh house themes, although Sagittarius rules the ninth house, so wherever seventh and ninth house is showing in your birth chart, they're the two areas that are most activated leading up to this quarter moon. So seventh house themes is about marriage, partnerships, contracts, close one-to-one relationships. But just a little caveat on contracts, we are in Mercury retrograde, sorry. So maybe hold off on signing anything, legal documents, things like that, new contracts for work, just for another week or so until the Mercury retrograde sort of strength starts to lessen. So this energy is asking, are my relationships aligned with my truth and my growth? So are you noticing if relationships support your higher beliefs or personal freedom? Maybe the full moon brought some of that up and illuminated what was hidden. Are you releasing outdated relationship patterns, maybe expectations or imbalances, which may surface for clearing, which is a great time? So Sagittarius energy encourages honest communication and looking at the bigger picture. So you may feel called to adjust boundaries or redefine your commitments at this time. So your activated areas, romance, business, as I say, contracts, close friendships, and how you mirror yourself through others. So if there is something that you've reassessed and reflected on and want to let go, I'm a great believer in writing things down and either burning it in a little candle or, personally for me, I flush it down the toilet. That's just me. So Archangel Michael is very good to help aid release with cutting cords that just no longer serve you, and he will help to dissolve those. Colors activated at this time are royal blues, indigos, that kind of thing. Our amethyst, lapis lazuli, as I say, are very, very good to work with at this time. So, some reflection questions for you. What relationship truth have I been avoiding? Which partnerships help me to grow spiritually? And what agreements maybe need to change or end? And as I say, this is Sagittarius rules the ninth house. So I'll give you a little bit of information on that. And then we'll move to our pick a card readings. So Sagittarius in ninth house, the energy is powerful because Sagittarius, as I say, naturally rules this placement. So it's a very pure expression of wisdom, spiritual exploration, truth, and higher learning. So the ninth house governs your higher education, spiritual philosophy, religion and belief systems, travel and exploration, teaching and publishing, seeking truth and meaning in life. So it's just coming up to our last quarter moon, amplifying those areas and asking you to reflect and release. So moving on to our lovely pick a card here. I decided, just based on the reflection and everything else, that I personally selected these. I didn't actually shuffle them out. And our first card, or for group one, is release. So work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. So that is going to be for group one. Group two, cut your cords. Very Archangel Michael again. And ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, which free you from destructive patterns. That's group two. And group three, heal away addictions. So it's time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. So take a moment, take a deep breath. Just cleanse your energy and pause if you would like to. Take a few moments to look at the imagery again and select your choice, and I will see you in your readings. Thank you. Welcome group one if you chose the beautiful card here of release. Working with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. Now these are little Doreen Virtue cards, and I am going to just read a little bit about this card before we pull your tarot. So Archangel Michael sends you this card in response to your questions about your divine life purpose. Perhaps you have an idea about what it is but feel intimidated about moving forward. Or maybe you feel blocked with respect to understanding your life mission. These concerns have triggered Michael's assistance and the message he brings to you through this card. Your higher self is completely aware of your divine mission and is ready to move forward on that path. Your higher self is also tapped into the universal flow of support available to you and your purpose. To reach your natural state, Michael will help you release anything that may be standing in your way, such as ego-based concerns or activities. So some action steps: take out 2 or more sheets of paper and a pen, or you can do it on your computer, whatever works. Breathe deeply, relax your muscles, then at the top of the page write, Archangel Michael, what do I need to release to be fully on my path and purpose? Jot down everything that comes to mind, including your thoughts, feelings, visions, or words. The pen may even seem to write on its own, which is safe and normal when connecting with Michael's loving energy. Make a note of everything you receive, even if you don't understand its meaning. Then take the paper or printout from your computer and ceremoniously destroy it by burning it, immersing it in water, as I've said, or you can bury it away from your home somewhere. At a crossroads is usually, or a junction, something like that. Um, that's usually a good place to do these. And while you're doing that, just simply say, I now fully release anything that is not for my highest good. So thank you for that beautiful message there. And I am going to start by pulling some tarot cards for you, which I've already shuffled. But I'm going to do a little bit more of a shuffle. And we will see what energies are coming out under this card for our beautiful Archangel Michael release. Number 2. And can I have another, please? That would be super. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ooh, a lot of Wands energy showing up. And we have the Hermit. Okay, so let's have a little look here at our first card, which is the 4 of Pentacles. So 4 in numerology, first of all, is being dependable, predictable, problem solving, trustworthy, and practical. And that obviously is very good here because it's showing that money improvements and more possibly coming your way. So whatever is maybe affecting your resources or draining your resources, maybe that's something we need to look at. Perhaps some impulsive spending, things like that, because it's falling under this little release. Okay, thank you. Our second card is our 8 of Wands. So this is some speedy news or situation coming in, and it's showing arrows of love here. So we have some fresh new energy that's on the horizon there, and these here are sort of all kind of dead. So this is what's not serving you and what we need to release. And this is the card number 8, the infinity sign. So we need to maybe be more authoritative, maybe being realistic as to what is achievable and what isn't and needs to be released. Planning, striving, and farsighted. So this is the time for maybe what isn't working for you and you know that it's not going to push you forward in that planning phase to release that for whatever situation that may be in your life. Then we have the 6 of Wands. So we have a letter or news coming. That's really positive because this would sort of be our recent past and leading into our present and then moving forward for our near sort of future, I guess. So we have the 6 there, beautiful horse energy for the year of the fire horse too. So there's some good news or prospects or something coming up. As I say, I touched on it there with Mercury retrograde, the likes of contracts and things, it's not an ideal time to be sort of focusing on that. However, free will, you have your choice, and that is entirely up to you what you choose to do, obviously, with that information. The Six of Wands can represent victory, recognition, and triumph. So who knows? Maybe you're going to get a letter from your employer to say how wonderful you are. It's a time for success and achievement. You have overcome challenges here. So maybe you've released something that has been blocking this, or that's what you're working on now. Can suggest a public recognition, an accolade, some form of accomplishment. So this is energy where you want to stand tall, acknowledge and take what you're receiving for your efforts, whether that is in like a monetary sort of thing and it says there's more coming here. So maybe it's a bonus time, who knows? So your hard work is acknowledged and rewarded, and just take pride in your accomplishments. So we have the horseback here, victorious, leading, very courageous there. See what else is there. Oh, there is actually a crowd of some people there who are maybe celebrating this success with you. Very good. And the number 6 in numerology is about being responsible, protective, helpful, compassionate, and self-sacrificing. So maybe that's what's led you to this reward. Maybe you're doing charity work. Maybe there's things there that you're working on. But that's a lovely and positive. Okay. So then we are, moving into some, it says loneliness, unattached, soul searching, or time needed alone. And actually, if you have been working very hard, you're releasing what's not working for you, you're looking to see what's coming in, and you've had this success, this celebration sort of vibe. Maybe some alone time is exactly what's required, which is great. 9 in numerology can symbolize a little bit of aloofness, idealistic sort of time to just self-nurture. We'll come back to that and see if there's any more sort of little symbols and signs come out with that. So as I say, we are in the Sagittarius kind of phase, and we kind of just want to ask ourselves what's not working for us, what is working for us, and just focus on what is coming up. Okay, so just thinking about that Hermit card there. Yeah, it is just more solitude. You've had a lot of people around you, and maybe you're just feeling overwhelmed with, I mean, sometimes I have days where I'm not feeling very people-y, and I love my sort of alone time. And this is where you're gaining introspection leading into the new moon, maybe on focusing on, okay, well, what's next? Okay, I've had all this success and now I'm ready to move that forward. So you're not taking on external influences at this time because you're obviously alone. Yeah, you're on a quest for self-discovery, and maybe this is all tied in with this releasing, and you're just going into the mental clarity stage. You do have, obviously there's a lantern here, so there's inner light that is illuminating, but it's not very bright, but it's illuminating something for you. You've maybe come across some challenges, and that's why you need this time on your own. Very good. Okay, so let's have a little look at some of our other tarot cards and see if we can get some synchronicities. So, beautiful Archangel Michael, I'm working with this energy here for you. So can you give some further guidance and messages in relation to these cards that have shown up. Thank you. How appropriate. The waning moon. That's the phase that we are currently in. Leave that up there, actually. Okay, we have the King of Coins, the ultimate provider. Very Leo energy there. Thank you. We have two more, please. Oops, thank you. This one is really flying out. Thank you. And we have the Six of Swords. Okay, so let's see what other messages are coming here for us under this Four of Pentacles. Okay, so hope you can see that okay. So waning moon. All right. So we're gaining wisdom. And how appropriate that the last quarter phase is in its waning stage of the moon. So you're reevaluating your plans, which is perfect. You're releasing what's not working for you. You're seeing some possible new perspectives. Have patience. As I say, we are in Mercury retrograde at the minute, so that kind of symbolizes delays as well. So, you know, everything is there. It's coming your way. We just need to have some patience and go into the thought processes of how can I do this better? How can I work smarter, not harder? And decrease maybe some of that overthinking. This moon energy is very emotional, so release maybe some insecurities you maybe have in around that situation of your money and business, work, whatever it shows up as for you. Okay, could be in your partnerships, your relationships, because you know, if there's two energies working there as well. Okay, so we have our King of Coins. So you are the ultimate provider. Your news or situation is coming along, and you have a strong sense of worth. You are financially stable with more coming forward. Hardworking, dependable, all those things. So that's just verifying maybe this energy that you're going to receive recognition for. Okay. And then we have some Five of Wands coming in here under our Six of Wands. So harmony is restored. Situations are resolving. So whatever you're releasing or letting go of at this time, it's moving itself forward. You're going to find common ground, whether in partnerships, love relationships, marriage. As I say, these things are all Sagittarius main energies. You're going to cooperate, compromise, and find the solutions. So the solutions is obviously where you're moving into that hermit energy to think on things, pause, take a beat. And then we have our, our Six of Swords. So it's saying trouble ahead. So this could be why you're maybe moving into this unattached, lonely, soul searching time that you need on your own. You feel like maybe, I'm not having any progress. What's blocking you? That's what you need to ask. As I say, there are delays. Mercury retrograde is still active for another few weeks. This is very prevalent energy at this time. You maybe feel something isn't going like fast enough for you. You've been in this energy of, you know, something's coming in quickly, it's working very fast for you, and then you feel like it's slowed down. But take that as a sign that actually it's okay to slow down, because you need to rest and recuperate. You feel maybe, it's going from bad to worse. No, this is your releasing, your reflection, your reassessment as to how can I get this instability back to the stable side. This is some Aquarian energy in here as well. Okay, you have got beautiful spread here. We have a bit of what I would call a hiccup, and that you're going to just take some time out, self-nurture, speak kind words to yourself, maybe look at that affirmation and this wee sign here: accept what is, let go of what was, and have faith in what will be. This is the energy maybe that you're working into releasing, and that's great. If you like following angels and things, work with Archangel Michael. This is no longer serving me. It's not serving my purpose. I'm not feeling blessed or aligned at the moment. So ask him to cut the cords as to what is keeping you held and move forward, knowing that the universe has got your back and you are covered. Maybe this is a time to do some work on your throat chakra. These crystals are very good. Carry them with you. I love them as like just a little like rubbing stone almost, and it's really lovely. Oh, sorry, I just realized you can see my scar there. It's from surgery I had last year. Needed my wrist. That was my hermit mode. But you know, use some of these tools if you're so desired or called to do. And ask for help as well, because sometimes we try to take everything on all by ourselves, and you know, it's not always helpful. So I'm going to get a little message card here. So what is my lovely group ones needing to release? Okay, thank you. Here is our first one. So okay, so this is telling me partnership, relationship, intimacy. Maybe there's a block there, communication breakdowns, things like that leading into this energy. We maybe just need some alone time to recalibrate, recharge, because if we're not sort of feeling heard or listened to, we're not really going to be wanting to be intimate. Let's get real, especially as females. You know, we are ruled by the moon, and it's the emotional energy. Venus has actually just moved into Aries today as well, which is the 6th of March. So maybe some Venus energy with the Aries fire sign is a little bit causing some disruption. Okay. So it's saying, I apologize to my body. This card is about bodily guilt and forgiveness, while Sagittarius is this is the time, the waning moon. Forgive yourself, forgive others. So bodily guilt and forgiveness for neglect, shame, self-criticism. Maybe you're not feeling super confident at the minute, and that could be affecting some of your intimacy issues. You know, that's the humanness in it. So this is beginning to treat yourself with care, hermit energy. So do I treat my body with respect and care? What would I like to apologize to my body for? So if you are going to do the little write and release, maybe that's a little focus point. What to maybe start with? Is this something you need to release and let go? Is this something, how can you change it? How can you move that energy forward to improve your situation? And I will pull some charms, but I'm going to pull a final little message card here just to underpin these messages, please, Spirit. For group one, about releasing, how can we guide that along? How can we move that forward to keep good energy flowing? We have it here, a little hiccup. How can we get back on track? What am I releasing and letting go of? Thank you. Okay, so we have got 1, 2, 3. It could be 3, 2, 1. It could be 2, 1, 3. Vision. So your path will not look identical to anyone else's. That is what makes you unique. Remember that as you stay the path that feels connected, the path will continue to lead you to alignment. Let your vision be as different as you are. My path is mine and mine alone. So that's maybe where this energy is kicking in. You just want to have that alone time. When I follow my path alignment, it will come naturally. That's lovely. I like that little energy there. Oops. Little card doesn't want to stay there. Now, I am going to do a little bit of rattling, so please do bear with me as I get some charms for you just to finish up our lovely group one. Oh, as one hits the floor, not sure what that was. Oh, a butterfly. And the fact that it flew out, I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it under that hermit, because that is telling me that, like the butterfly in its cocoon before it bursts forward, not just, I'm taking it for there, that is you going into your cocoon to reevaluate, reassess, release, and then come out the other side beautiful and blossoming. Now, excuse me, I'm going to do a bit of rattling. Okay, what have we got here? Thank you. So let's have a little look. Okay, sing. Okay, sing. Singing, throat chakra, opens it up, gets those vocal cords going. It gets the endorphins going in your body, makes you feel good. So if you're doing your housework or you're cleaning or you're gardening or whatever you're doing this week, do it with a song in your heart, because it makes you feel better, makes you feel alive, and it encourages bodily movement because you're dancing as you sing. Well, I certainly do. Okay, we have 6 and 6, so that's coming out with our 6 of Swords. Okay, so the storm brewing, feeling like there's no progress. When you see the 6 and the 6, sixes seem to be quite prevalent here. That's a wee nudge from the universe to say, you've got this, keep going, because you are a star. Don't let your light dim. And then we have, we have a little fish here. So maybe, you can see that, there it is. So maybe your alone time by the seaside, water, river, waterfalls, maybe whatever you've maybe journaled, if you choose to do that. Maybe you can go and release it somewhere by a river, but remember, far away from your house, so that it's going away. You want this energy to go away. And there's another one, another little fish. So water definitely is very significant, and we have that Aquarian sign here for releasing this 6 of Swords, and it is the water bearer. It is an air sign, yes, but it is representative of the water bearer in the sky. And there we have our beautiful little coin. And that, I need to get my eyes tested. I think that's Leo kind of energy there. I actually can't tell because of the way the light's hitting it, but I'll take it there anyway. So we have our lock. Yeah, we're feeling a little bit stuck. We need to find the key, and that's going into our hermit mode to do some soul searching. And another little butterfly. but green, and I associate green with the heart chakra. So you're just going to balance your heart, do a little detox, release, let go what's not serving you. Beautiful. Thank you, Group 1. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. Welcome, Group 2, to your reading. If you chose Cut Your Cords card, this is asking Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. So as we're leading in this waning phase leading up to our last quarter moon, this is a perfect time to work with him if you choose to do so. So this card has come up because negativity connected to a past relationship is possibly interfering with a situation you're maybe thinking on. Fortunately, this toxic energy can be easily vanquished with the help of Archangel Michael. He's very powerful and will release you from the effects of fear and help you to cut those cords. Anytime you or your partner experience fear within a relationship, a cord, which is similar to a leash made out of hollow tubing, is attached to both of you. You may have cords, most people do, connecting you to your parents, either living or deceased, siblings, lovers, those whom you've helped, such as students or clients, and anyone with whom you've shared a significant relationship. Cords are nothing to be afraid or ashamed of. They just need to be cut, as they can drain your energy and be the culprit behind physical pain. They're what I would call energy vampires. So some steps you can take would be, think of a question or situation that you would like help with, then say aloud or silently think it into yourself. Archangel Michael, I call upon you now. Please cut the cords of fear that have been blocking or draining me in the past. I am now willing... Oh, sorry, there's my dog. I am now willing to trade all pain for peace. If you have got a specific person in mind during this process, ask Michael to help you release the fear from that relationship. You'll feel your body shudder perhaps as cords are cut one by one. Don't worry, you can't sever cords of love. Repeat this process anytime you feel drained or blocked, as cords can grow back if fear returns to the relationship. That necessarily doesn't always mean like loving relationships and marriages and things, although that is quite highly signified, with the 9th house of Sagittarius being the ruler of that, because it is about marriage, partnership, relationships. But we are sort of focused on our 7th house energy at the minute. So definitely look up both of those in your birth chart and see what is perhaps being activated, because where Sagittarius is showing up in your birth chart is also another element to add in. So let's get some tarot going. Okay, so Archangel Michael, can you give us some further messages? And whoa, not that many, thank you. And then we'll take that one because it really came out. Okay, so that's our first one. Thank you. Okay, let's see. We have this one. Thank you. And could I have 2 more, please, in relation to this cutting your cords? Oops, there's one. It's right there. That actually come out in the first reading, 8 of Swords. And 1 more, please. And there it is. Thank you. That actually come out in the last read as well. So interesting. Okay. So I'll do the tarot for our other secondary deck, and then we'll have a look and see what messages are coming forward for us. So let me see. Can you give us some further messages? Some synchronicities maybe. Thank you. Queen of Coins, lovely. Okay. And Go with our Five of Pentacles, please. Thank you. Ooh, doesn't want to come out. And we have 1, 2, balance out our Eight of Wands. Some lovely imagery on some of these cards. I love it. Very peaky blinders there. Okay. Thank you. And one more, please. Ooh, and there it is. Oh, and this actually came out as well in the first read. So let's have a little look. First of all, we have got our Ace of Swords. So we have possibly been feeling a little frustrated. Maybe there's a situation, it's got a double-edged sword. You're kind of like, oh, where am I going to sit here? I've kind of maybe won the argument perhaps, but it feels pretty hollow because you're still left feeling a bit maybe stuck. It could be a bit of miscommunication with this card. Possibly creative blocks and delays usually as well. Mercury retrograde is flying and delays are inevitable, unfortunately. But we have got some Queen of Coins coming in with this, so some lovely energy there with our Queen of Coins. So we have impeccable taste, we have business savvy, prosperous, organized, grounded, nurturing, detailed, caring, realist, and classy. Nice. Very classy lady there too. But this could be part of the double-edged sword. Maybe you having all these qualities, and remember, this is male or female, because we all have feminine and masculine energy, so it's not necessarily for a female. But maybe this is where you're kind of feeling frustrated because as this is possibly showing up in a partnership relationship, maybe your other half or your partner isn't maybe comfortable with you having all these fantastic qualities. Maybe it's making them feel a little inadequate perhaps, and that's why you feel it's like a double-edged sword. This bright bubbly kind of person here is feeling they're bright, they're alive, they're radiant, but there's an energy here where it's kind of feeling like, oh, I need to dim my light. That's what I'm getting there. Okay. Let's have a look and see what's next. Okay. There's that delays card again. It always comes out in around Mercury retrograde. So you feel like you're maybe coming in from the cold. So whatever this hollow win here has been, you're like, right, okay. Maybe there's some forgiveness has come in. Maybe you've talked a little and you're maybe starting to compromise. So you kind of feel like you're coming back into, you know, your own energy here. You've maybe been able to communicate that and say, look, I kind of feel like this is, and obviously it's Sagittarius, so marriages, relationships, that kind of thing. It's almost like I feel a bit of jealousy, perhaps, of you being so vivacious, for want of a better word. And maybe there's a bit of jealousy there. Business partnerships, when it says there's delays around money, but then relationships, married, maybe you're being highly successful in your career or your whatever it is you're doing, your business. Your partner's feeling a little bit of lack, and that's coming out in frustrations and things for them. And that's the energy you need to release and let go of, because you don't need to dim your light for anyone. You are worthy, you are enough, you are loving, and you are being supportive. It's just maybe not being met with the energy that you're hoping for. So let's see what's come out for this. Okay, so the Page of Swords, thirst for knowledge. So you are probably very studious and curious nature. Mental agility, you're quick-witted, curious ideas, vigilant, guarded, communicative, you think first. Education, a very Sag card there too, because education comes up very much in their ninth house energies, and you love to learn, but your sense of fairness maybe here hasn't felt reciprocated, and that's perhaps what you need to cut the cords on. This is what you're moving into your release and reassessing situations at this time. Okay, what are we moving into? So moving forward, you're starting to feel propelled. Some arrows of love coming in here. So we have nice, bright, vibrant, and this is like dead and done. This could be this energy here of jealousy, not enough, and you're starting to soar again and get into the high of your relationship. You've got some speedy news or a situation coming in, and it's time to take action. This is an exciting kind of card for, right, this is done with. I'm done with this energy, and we're moving into this. So that's lovely, actually. And you have your infinity there, and 8 is about protecting yourself. You're feeling compassionate. You're feeling very self-sacrificing as well. You're just responsible, helpful, all those things. And this is not coming in, okay, with the 5 of Swords, not by the rules. There's some Aquarian energy here, which is one of my placements. And hey, rules are made to be broken. So you could have been feeling this conflict, this is gone, this is new. The self-sacrificing, maybe you feel like you've been doing too much and you're not maybe receiving that back. I know it says abusive there, which is an ugly word, but it is a very real word and can happen emotionally, physically, sexually, whatever way it comes. So this is something that you're possibly looking to release, you're reassessing, and could be where the cutting your cords needs to come in. You're maybe being met with hostility, or this is how you're feeling, because this energy prior has been like you're feeling a bit of maybe resentment and things, and like nearly almost like you kind of stab me in the back, because it looks actually like they're holding a knife or something there, as well as holding, that can be quite narcissistic kind of energy. Maybe this is something you need to release and let go of. You're feeling defeated. You're like, right, how can I pour more into this? My cup isn't full. I'm running on empty here, and I'm not digging this hostility. So either it changes or you're done. This is where you want to get into, shifting the energy. You need to change it up, adapt, or maybe your partner needs to adapt and do things differently to make amends. So this is what we want to move into. Okay. All right. Definitely. If you look at the imagery on this card, it's kind of it's powerful, but it looks as if somebody's just hurting a little bit. Do you feel like there's maybe resentment or something, and it is what you need to release? Okay, so we're obviously in our waning moon phase right now. So we have the 4 of Pentacles. So there is money improvements, there's more coming in. So if this is a business partnership, love, whatever, obviously everybody's situation, you take what resonates here. So we're maybe moving out of this stagnant energy. Maybe you felt that you're doing everything and you're not being supported. This is sort of showing me it's a bit of a change coming in. The person maybe that is in this situation has maybe been controlling, greedy, kind of almost not giving you the security, whether it's love, finances, whatever way it is. And this is what you're releasing and letting go of under this waning moon. You're feeling a bit stagnant. And while there's money coming in and materialism's great, if you're not able to share it, like we have the two here, and then there's somebody standing on two coins. So this could be your energy where you're projecting and trying to live your best life, but you feel like maybe you're being tramped on almost. And this is what we need to work on, to release and let go. It's not serving you. And as hard as it can be sometimes with some decisions, it's maybe something to let go of if you feel like you've reached the end of the road and you're maybe into the final sort of phases in the waning moon, the way it is at the minute from this lumination. Just we've come out of the full moon, which was all very crazy, that lunar eclipse. We're in Mercury retrograde, and we're feeling like things are delayed and things aren't working in our best thing, on our best sort of interests. So if we look at this, okay, moving forward, actually this is waxing, sorry, I was reading the card the other way around. So we're moving into, in 1 or 2 weeks time, where you feel like your consciousness is shifting, you're feeling stronger, and you're either going to take final steps to completely end something, or you're going to increase your compromise and your communication to give it another go, give it a whirl, make it work if it's something that's worth keeping in your life. Okay, so this little sign: accept what is, let go of what was, and have faith in what will be. Okay, I'm going to pull a little message card here. Thank you. So Spirit, if you can just give a little message or some further clarity into this message. I do feel it. Obviously, the marriage and things are highlighted in the Sagittarius. That's their area. Okay. So we have got belief in myself. So, and this won't resonate with all. This lady here is standing on a cliff, and it looks like she's pondering, right, am I jumping over it or am I going back? That's, I mean, I don't know what the message is behind, but this is maybe where you're cutting your cords. You're releasing this. You're thinking, no, it's not working. It's not improving. I kind of feel like just stagnant. I'm not being heard. I'm not being listened to. Maybe you're being love bombed and then resented. Being love bombed and then judged. You're like, no, this is just screwing with me, and I'm not dealing with it anymore. This energy vampire thing, no, not for me. Okay, so you're asking yourself who I want to be. So this is a card about a holistic vision of yourself in the future, about imagining who you want to become without limits or compromises. Maybe the compromises here in this energy are just too much, and you're like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. So ask yourself, who do I want to become? What do I imagine for myself 5 to 10 years from now? Do you want to still be in this stagnant energy that's maybe not working for you, and you've given and you've given and you've given, but you're not receiving? And that balance, when it's out of whack, it's Time to ask yourself the hard question. So, what in me already matches this version of what you imagine yourself to be? Interesting. Thank you, Spirit. And just finally, I'm going to pull a little angel whisper card here, just for a little message before I pull some charms, please. So if you can give me a message or affirmation as to how to work through this, that would be super. Okay, you don't want to throw one out. All right. Oh, let me see. Just waiting to see where I feel a little bit of heat. Here, thank you. Okay. So we have got protection. 4, 4, 4. This is your time to take confidence in all that you pursue. You have this confidence. You are a ray of sunshine, if that makes sense. And I feel like your light's been dimmed. And you need to get back to this person, this confident person. The divine universe is working through you and protecting you. Time has come to allow all the doors of opportunity to welcome you with open arms. So your little affirmation, I feel the loving care of the divine protecting me, and I allow myself to pursue growth and opportunity, whether that's along your own little path on your own, like the lady in the reverse of this card, or in a partnership. Whatever choice you make, you are protected, and the angels are working for your highest good. Now, excuse me, I'm going to pull some charms so there'll be a bit of a rattle. Okay, thank you. Oh, wow. Look what just came out. You accept me for me. So this energy here, where I've been feeling like there's maybe some resentment or jealousy or something that's not working, if they're not accepting you for you, then this is what you possibly need to be releasing and reassessing in this waning moon phase. The number 3. Well, we're in the 3rd month of March. We had a little card there that's saying whatever is either coming to completion or some form of resolution or releasing, 1 to 2 weeks. So feeling this is something that can happen in March. And number 10 there means a culmination or an ending to something, a situation. And actually, that's pretty apt, to be honest. Oh, we have a week here. You really are deep in it here with your thought as to what is not working for you. We have got the letter N. Okay. If that resonates for whoever. And we have, whoops, the lovely little shell. And I hope you can see that. It's beautiful. So maybe a little bit of reflection. I know I always say down by the beach, but I mean, it's kind of, that's my go-to place. Sometimes when you listen to these little conch shells, you know the way you can hear like a little echo or a little sound or something from them, isn't there? Is it a conch? I can't remember. So if you are listening very closely, imagine this is your intuition and it's telling you, okay, see that? What is your intuition telling you? What is your intuition telling you to accept? What is your intuition telling you to let go of? And your intuition is telling you to have faith. You will make the right choice for your highest good. Thank you very much. These here little crystals are very, very good to work with this time, just to get some mental clarity. And I wish you all the best with whatever it is you're releasing and letting go of. Thank you. I appreciate you. Do subscribe and share if you feel you would like to, if you felt this resonated with you. Lots of love. Welcome, group 3. If you have chosen the Heal Away Addictions card, the little message that comes out with this is validating what you already know. It's time to let go of addictive behaviors as they're interfering with your health, happiness, and life purpose. The angels ask you to be very honest with yourself and admit that these addictions are wasting your time, robbing you of energy and confidence, and blocking the answers to your prayers. Fortunately, the angels will support you through every step of healing away cravings and other addictive tendencies. It begins with you making a clear decision to let the addiction just go. Weigh the pluses and minuses of your addictive behavior, and once you're emotionally ready to release it, take the following action steps. So this is a perfect time in this waning moon to release, let it go, purge, whatever it is. So your action steps could be to go to a quiet place where you won't be disturbed, and then say silently or aloud, Archangel Raphael, I call upon you now. Think of what you'd like to release. It could include destructive patterns, compulsive behaviors, toxic relationships, unhealthy cravings. Imagine these addictions are like a symbol sitting on your lap. You might see or feel the addiction. You may also sense how they're attached to your stomach area with tangled cords, webs, and roots. So breathe deeply and say, Archangel Raphael, I'm now ready to release these former addictions to you and to heaven. Please cut all of the roots, cords, and webs attached to these addictions and lift them to the light for transmutation and healing. After Raphael carts away the addictions, he'll fill you with his emerald green healing light to nurture, soothe, and fulfill you. And this would be a great time to do some heart chakra work to detoxify your heart. You'll notice a drastic reduction in addictive cravings. Repeat this process anytime you feel it's needed until you have it completely cleared. Okay, thank you very much for that message, Spirit. So let's see what further messages are coming forward to heal away addictions, please. Thank you. Let me see what messages are coming through, please. Thank you. Oops. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands, new beginnings. How lovely. Take that one. The Ace of Pentacles, 2 aces. Wow. Lucky you. Whatever is being offered to you or coming in for you is possibly with this release. You could be getting in more confidence. You'd be getting in some more finances. Maybe you haven't been working of late. And we're coming back in to our lovely Empress energy. Whoa, that one really hopped out. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, you do love to do this to me. Okay. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Thank you. Okay. So whatever it is going to come to a culmination and an end. I love that. Okay, sorry, I'm just picking up the rest of the cards that I just dropped while I was moving there. So apologies. Thank you. Okay, let's get some more tarot, please, Spirit, to align. Oh, my goodness me. Really are flying out at me tonight. My goodness. Okay. We have the Star. A wish is granted. We have the Hanged Man. Quite a few major arcana coming out here for us. Okay. Heal away addictions. Can I have 2 more cards, please, to underpin these messages? Okay. I'm going to go with this one. Why are you so stuck there? Okay. I'll take these 2 because that's where they were stuck. Okay. So, oh my. Let's see what we have coming in for us under the Heal Away Addiction. So, the Ace of Wands. So we have new beginnings, birth, new ideas, or creation. So obviously coming up to our last quarter moon in Sagittarius, our 7th and 9th houses are activated. So wherever they are in your own personal chart, pardon me, do have a look, because that's possibly further information coming through for you. Look to see also where Sagittarius is and what house that may be sitting in, because again, that will give you some more information. If you're not sure about that, do drop me a message and I'll happily guide you to where you need to go. So the Ace of Wands is, you're feeling a little bit inspired. You're like, right, okay, I have some addictions, whatever it may be, and it's time. They're not doing me any good. So I need to manifest in some new, fresh energy. So this is where you are coming into your new beginnings. You're going to birth some new ideas. And your life is your creation. So you make it what it is. Then we have the Star coming in to validate your wish granted. Spirit's got your back. You've Aquarius energy coming in here, and obviously we've just had that annular solar eclipse in Aquarius, so that has maybe illuminated certain things for you. This is why you're now at the release phase too. This isn't working for me. So this is the energy you want to be moving into once you've done the releasing of your spirituality, you're inspired. Yeah, all those beautiful things. There is renewal, birth, new beginnings, you're healing. You have hopefully got hope, calm, and faith in yourself that you can beat these addictions. Thank you. Okay. So we have the 4 of Pentacles. So this always signifies, obviously, there's more coming your way. There's money improvements that are possibly coming in, but it's not, I don't like to say money improvements. I say like abundance. It could be in the form of, your own heart healing, that you're coming into an abundance of love for self again, and you're not doing the self-critical. I always take it, these 2 are kind of like a higher power, but you're kind of standing on what's not serving you anymore. That's kind of what I take from this. As I say, everybody has their own interpretation and how they read things. I very much go by intuition. It's time to get into comfort, stability, and let go of your instability and your conflict with self almost, which is why I say the two here you're standing on, the two here are expanding, and it's like that balance. It's nearly like the little devil and the angel on your shoulder. That's how I see this imagery. And you're kind of, you have your hope, your faith, but you're feeling conflicted as well. And when you're releasing and letting go, that's very much the energy and vibe of that. Particularly, like, I know when I gave up nicotine many, many years ago, oh, there are times where I still want to do it. It's like the devil and the angel. Yeah. So you're navigating that energy right now. The hanged man though is coming in, and you've got, right, okay, this is my aha moment. The full moon illuminated something for you there recently that is just not serving you very well, and this is now the time for going inwards. This is not working for me anymore. The aha moment has appeared. You now have new perspective. You're awakening. You're surrendering and saying, right, it's not actually doing me any good. The epiphany has just come, and now release, let go, and allow that beautiful hope and faith and new things coming in to attract more abundance in your life. Yield or stop. They always use yield signs in the south of Ireland, which, basically it's time for you to yield. And how interesting that this is Sagittarius energy here, right there. Beautiful. Thank you. So, the Empress. Delays will prove necessary. My goodness, every time I do a read, there's at least this comes out once or twice. Mercury retrograde is in full flow, and it is all about delays because it's an optical illusion that the planet's going backwards. I mean, it's physically not, because it physically can't, scientifically cannot go backwards. It's the illusion. And I'm taking this when delays, you've got your hope and your faith. You maybe have a wee, an off day, and maybe you feel like you've slipped back. That's okay. It's kind of saying, look, you can't just say, oh, I'm going to stop smoking, or I'm going to stop eating junk food, or I'm going to stop having sex, or doing whatever it is the addictive side is. You're going to have hiccups, and that's all right. But you will get back on track. Excuse me. Sorry. My dogs are going mad. Thorn, lie down. Thank you. Okay, so the Ace of Swords. So you may have a hiccup. There may be a delay, but your awareness and insight from here is kicking in again. It's there again. Just the epiphany, clarity, force. You are now being decisive. It helps to communicate something. Talking to a friend, partner, loved one, sister, brother, family member, whatever, whoever it is, because sometimes speaking it kind of nearly sets a bar for ourselves to keep going now, because I've told somebody that I'm going to do this, and now, I need to do it. Oh, bless you, Thorn. Your ideas are coming in. You're feeling compelled to tell your own truth to yourself, because sometimes it's hard to hear. Maybe write it down. What is it you want to release? What is it you want to let go of? You could write it down on toilet paper and flush it away. You could put it onto any sort of paper. Go to a river nearby where you live, or so long as it's away from your home. Go to a crossroads away from your home. Bury this, whatever this addictive thing is that's showing up for you. You want to let it go. Sometimes you're writing it down and then stomping on it or flushing it away and watching it leave you is quite symbolic. Have the vision that you will be free of this, and keep the faith. Lovely. And our little fourth set here, we have got the Wheel of Fortune. So this can mean travel. Who knows? Maybe if you give up smoking, I'm just saying this is, I mean, it's just a, a thing. You're going to save all that money and you're going to go on a lovely trip somewhere. Number 10 represents completion. You're moving into the energy of fit. And there's that kind of like the devil and the angel energy again. You'll always have that. And I stopped smoking nicotine 10, 12, 14 years ago, but I still have the urge. And sometimes I lean into it and then, yeah, okay, I've done that now. I'm ready to take off and leave it again. It does become easier through time. So your money's going to be elevated, and that could be, as I say, giving up this addiction, drink, drugs, nicotine, sex, whatever it may be that's showing up in your world. Comfort eating, anything at all. It's looking that you're propelling into. You'll always have the pull to go backwards, but you're stronger now to say no more. And now you've got the Knight of Cups. So following your heart with the Wheel of Fortune, you're feeling more attractive. You maybe have more avenues opening up for you in your life. There's an invitation. You're feeling more chivalrous, romantic, psychic even. Whatever you are releasing and letting go of, and the year of the fire horse, that's definitely propelling you forward for a positive outcome. So I like that. That's beautiful. For healing away the addictions, Archangel Raphael is the one who is very good to support with this. Very gentle energy. So just vision beautiful green light set with some nice calming music on. Breathe that green light in through the top of your head, right down to your toes. And just then breathe it out. And release what is not working for you. Accept what is, let go of what was, and have faith in what will be. Oh, that's so lovely. I love these crystals, this beautiful lapis lazuli as well. Well, personally, I'm just a magpie, and this color is very representative of Sagittarius energy and throat chakra. So communicate what you want to let go of to Archangel Raphael, to a friend, family member, whoever it may be. Ask for the support. It's there, whether you use angels or physical beings, whatever your support network is, it's there for you for the taking. Ask and you shall receive. If you believe you deserve it, the universe will serve it. But it starts with you. Only you can make the choice, can make the change to release and let go. Okay, can I have a further message, please, Spirit, to go with our beautiful healing away addictions? Maybe a nice little affirmation, something positive to look forward to. You know, if we're having a little hiccup or a down day, or we feel like we're going backwards, like this Mercury retrograde illusion, it's okay. It will come. It's okay to have hiccups, because if we don't make mistakes, we don't learn. All right. So this lovely imagery here is walking away into the sunshine, into the people, and maybe rejoining life again once we've let go of whatever this addiction is. I won't stop because. So this is a card about the moment of choice, not always between good and bad. And how funny, we've been talking about the devil and the angel on your shoulder, and we had that imagery there in the Wheel of Fortune card. So we have desire and what's right. So your addiction is a desire, but it's maybe not great for your body, your mind, your soul, whatever it is, and it needs to go. So it's about readiness to take responsibility for your chosen path. So this is your release. So what are you choosing, and what is it really that you're letting go because it's not doing you any good physically, mentally? Do you feel responsibility for your choices? Sometimes if we have had maybe trauma or something from, past, it's very hard to give that, because that you feel you're getting like a momentary pleasure from something. But ultimately, whether, I mean, like eating would be my, if I'm not feeling great, like I can eat loads of junk. And I know now that it's maybe giving me a momentary phase of feeling slightly better, and then I go into the, oh, flip's sake, what did I do that for? Do you know what I mean? And then you have the guilt that kicks in. So it's about what path are you choosing responsibly for your better self, and what choice leads you to your ultimate truth. That's what we're asking ourselves, and what we are releasing in this last quarter moon for Sagittarius. Okay, can I get a little angel whisper card, please? Another little message. That would be super, please, Spirit. I'm really loving that. Oh, thank you very much. The synchronicity that you're throwing at me. I've 911. And if you add the 9, the 1, and the 1, it's 11. 11, 11. Make a wish. Show your courage. You can do this. You can beat this. So a doorway has opened for you, and while apprehension may be felt, allow courage to flow in as you put your best foot forward. You're being encouraged to let curiosity lead you, and know that the divine has your back. How lovely. I allow courage to prevail as curiosity leads me through new doors. And if you look at that imagery on that card again, it is leading you to a new path of brighter beginnings with more harmonious relationships. So please don't stop. Spirit has got your back. And if you see 9/11, which is quite significant from New York and what happened many years ago, have courage. You see these numbers, 9/11, 11, 11, 11. Universe is giving you a nudge to say, you have got this. Have faith in yourself. Believe in yourself. You can beat this. Oh, that's lovely. I'm going to do a little bit of rattling here. I'm going to pull some charms just to finish out the reading. But it's been lovely and very positive, so I'm delighted for you. Okay. All right, we have 20. Might mean something to you. 20 days, 20 weeks, maybe 20 months to beat the addiction. But the thing is, you're putting your best foot forward every single day, and you keep showing up and you keep trying. And that is what is key here. And there's a little butterfly from a caterpillar. You're going to come out of go into your cocoon, which is your addiction. And beating that addiction is when you are emerging, releasing new beginnings. I love that. Happy. This will make you happy. You'll be proud of yourself, because we only get one chance at this life. So you got to do what you can to make the best of it. And we have a heart, and the key came out with it. So are you going to beat your addiction? Are you going to unlock your heart chakra to love yourself, not judge yourself, not be self-critical, have faith in yourself, believe in yourself? Only you can make that choice on how to move forward. Archangel Raphael has your back. Friends, family, counselors, lots and lots and lots of help out there. Goodness me, AI. So many platforms that can be utilized to help and guide you. So whatever this is, whatever is holding you back, whatever's keeping you stagnant and in that addictive energy, it's all there for the taking. You just need to take the first step and realize mistakes, hiccups, inevitable. You will slide back, but you keep waking up, you keep showing up, and you keep trying, because that's all Spirit can ask of you. That's all you can ask of you. Much love and light to you. I wish you well on whatever your path is. Have a fantastic next few days, and leading up to the next new moon, time to refocus the goals, reset the intentions, how you're going to overcome. Beautiful. Thank you. Much love.